ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This is it. 19. Go. Go.
Watson on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Slam, slam, slam. Kill.
From the gun, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Here's Watson. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses charge. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Coming to you, coming to you. Out, 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 out. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Hey, man, don't.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Out of the gun, Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Johnson on the counter. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, Trubisky steps away to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch the screen. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check 50, check 50.
Here's Davis now. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right. And Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
22 yards there, a 1st down. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as they are now on the board here in the first half. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, it's Davis. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
They'll toss to Davis. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Exit.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. Now Trubisky on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Alert, alert, alert. Time to go, night, night. 41 Mike, 41 Mike.
From the 30 on second down, Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Lock in, lock in. Watch twins, watch twins.
A first down carry for Davis. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got it complete. Mike Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky to throw. With a hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss running left. This is Davis. Touchdown, Chicago. Mike Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be fielded at the 8. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack, his second sack of the night. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 33 yards that time.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Watson over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. Back now at Soldier Field. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Faking the give. Now Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Switch. Tight dog. 25, check 25.
Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go again with Davis. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Jim. Get up. He's right.
On first down, it's Davis. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
You ain't doing nothing today.
On 2nd down, Davis. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey, team 6.
Now Trubisky. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 65 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the shift. Check 13. Check 13. Shift. Check. Watch out.
Davis, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They go play action. Trubisky on the move to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Throwing here, Trubisky. Being chased, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky with his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front.
Oh, this nigga quit. Come on, man. That nigga's gotta quit. I know I just fucking him, but god damn.
Hot footed and go. And boy, was he successful.
Oh, motherfucking Lord.
a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like ginger from casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, bitch that like I'm Gino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like a medallion.
Do your dance.
I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself.
Wait, let me fix it under that.
I don't have no pants.
I'll get some. Wait. Alright, do your dance.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself.
Yeah.
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that DG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health.
That's the only thing you know? Oh. Man, what's wrong with your brother, man? What's wrong with him? He lose one game, he get mad out. It's like a little girl storm out. He left the group with me. I keep adding it back to the group with me. I was like, dude, stop man up. You just lost one goddamn game. He was closer to the end. Then I opened the can and whoop ass on his ass. But I threw the pick because he kept throwing the same dude. Yeah, and eventually I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Oh, there it goes, pick. Nah, I picked that off. Nah, I picked that shit off. That was a user alert. It was a fucking user. I'm talking about the one when I picked them off with. No, I went back. The one before that. But what I'm saying is, I dropped fucking what's name back with him too. But Eddie picked that one off before I got that one off. But the other one, man, I picked the other one off with the linebacker and ran it in. Yeah. That one, basically me and Eddie Jackson sandwiched him and he got me. I got it. That's what I'm saying. Why he fucking, that's what I'm just saying. Why he pounding and running away? I'm like, dude, just relax. You ain't gonna win every goddamn thing. You just need to get better. You're almost there. He got a decent run game. Everybody played different. Like he played totally different than everybody else. Like some couple shit. Yeah, like when he did that what they call it, the run play action with the that was perfect. Cause I was bleeding his ass. The read option, I was like, oh shit, that nigga gone. I wanted to try to size his ass up to get a big hit, and he got a couple more yards, but the read was perfect. I was like, look at this nigga. But then he quit. Then he get mad and quit. Huh? Well, it was a couple plays when I was on the end. And I was trying to run it off the end. I was getting yards and I was trying to get a touchdown. He would wait. Oh. Oh, now I see your ass do. Use the. I'm watching you play Harris. I see your ass do use the goddamn double team, but that's what it's for. There to use it. Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott though, man. Woo. That motherfucker beast on the goddamn game. I don't know who better, him or Chubb on the goddamn game. I think Zeke beat that motherfucking leap though. That fucking leap over the I was like, that shit be looking hot. Yeah, we get his own. He do it on his own. Nah, nigga, it's more. I can tell already, and I ain't just to my own. I'm just talking about everybody. Everybody, this shit gonna be more competitive. That's why I was saying I wish we all would have just sat there and practiced and come up with, you know, because it took me a minute to catch on to that passing shit. But this shit, you gotta fucking. It's realistic. You ain't throwing no ball with no motherfucking 6'5" goddamn defensive lineman in your motherfucking face, in your grill. You ain't throwing the ball. It's realistic this shit. You can't get mad. Travis can't get mad. Whoever, then definitely get mad. He just, I don't know. Nigga, you lost. Don't quit. Get better. Oh, nigga, hey, whatever. But shit, I play your ass the most. Most motherfuckers, they get frustrated and quit playing. I know that's what Mike do. Mike ain't as bad. Mike ain't as bad as Travis, but Mike, when he start losing, he don't want to play. Fuck y'all, motherfucker. He don't want to. He don't, cause we really religious about counting these wins and losses this year. And Mike don't want to get those L's. He want to sit on a little lead on me, but that shit ain't gonna last long. You know that. He ain't playing me really. He beats me 1 out of 3 or 4 games now. We 50% right now. We 16-8. No, he went in 07. When I started winning, he was already at like 8 or 9. Like 9, almost like 8 or 9. He didn't won, and that was when I won my first game. So now, if you go look when I won my first game, I'm at 8, and he didn't won like 3 more. Ooh. I won 2 before that, then he won 1. But 1 before that, I won 2 and 1. But I get 2, he get 1. But it's hard to do that when then I let him fuck the other day get off 2 games. And all that was, but it's all good. When we have our real silly deal playoffs and shit, man, I swear I wish Madden was like it used to be when you can hold that lead. You know exactly what I'm talking about. When they had all your motherfuckers, the stats that they have, because now they only have those stats for the whole everybody who ranked. But you used to be able to have your friends, just your friends ranking like that. That shit was cold, man. I think that was like 2013 or 14. I was still I was living in Maryland then. Well, every so often we're gonna do a little playoff, like a little weekend thing. Like, hey, you know, this game like we did the last time. I say this: we start this motherfucking shit over. Get Harris a few more days. Harris been practicing, so that's why I'm not tripping. Harris been practicing. You can tell. Or I say give us a week. That's why I say football season. Football season starts September 5th. September 5th is the real season of Madden for us. The rest of the shit is just, okay, This is a different year. That's what I'm saying. That's alright. That's alright. I ain't sitting with my tail between my legs like Harrison waiting until I can got it. We just went cold turkey. Me and Mike always do it. Me and Mike been doing it for years. We go cold turkey from the get-go. I ain't worried about Mike. Your ass just now that we getting some wins. When I'm getting some wins, I want to see the real comparison. I want to play real shit and like, from here out. How about this? Me and you so great. Fuck Harris, fuck Mike. Between me and you, we starting off 0-0. How about that? My 2 wins I got don't count. They didn't happen. Rare be killing me. She be sounding like she cussing you out, but she be like, yeah, just get the bag. Wait, go there and get the bag. Huh? I lost the last 4. Yep, on 4. Mm-hmm. Out of the next 10 games, if I can get 2 or 3 more games. 2 2-3 games. Bet. Alright. Alright. I try my damnedest. No, I don't gotta use the Bears. I don't have to use the Bears. No, I don't. No, I. Oh, Lord. Okay, whatever. I can play with Minnesota. I can play with Atlanta. I'm confident, matter of fact. No, timeout. Stop. Because you're talking shit now. When I started coming close to winning, it was with Minnesota, motherfucker. Anyway, you can have a whole bag of ass and assholes and excuses. But anybody else put excuses, problem. No, you saying because I had to recover from the fumbles. Nigga, it was a part of the game. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. Anyway, I can play with who I want. Alright. Anyway. It's done. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, I'm about to go take Jerry off the store. Alright.